Hi, Fernand Raymond here. In this video, I'm explain to you how I scaled my real agency in London and automated it. My agency is called ClickDo. I started back in 2014. I had an inspiration. I had inspiration by seeing all those people after reading those books about how people build agencies, how people get into the laptop lifestyle, how become a digital entrepreneur. So I had a goal that I wanted to reach into. My goal was when I was starting, how can I build a business that a machine that runs itself that will give me the time as soon as possible. I've written down that my goal as 2020, but I managed to build it by 2018 to really a level to run by the staff. Mainly by 2016, pretty much after a year and a half to 2 years of grinding every single day by myself and two other staff. Took me like more than a year to get two more other people, and then I started achieving the traveling freedom, live myself, travel, because being a real nomad and traveling and seeing the world is very important to me. So that's why I started in the first place, because I wanted to find out a career. How can I work remotely? How can I manage the business? How can I scale the business to run itself by teaching the other people, the staff, the employees to run it in themselves by training themselves, but by what I know. So I found the SEO early days, learn my SEO skills, really learn how to rank sites and been on the top of the Google for SEO consultant in London for 3 years, SEO consultant nationwide, really changed my life, how I did the business. And that's why I really advocate anybody, if you're looking to start online business, if you are thinking that you want to start a service business online, do it virtually with a laptop and internet connections. SEO skills is really one of the best things. SEO skills, Google advertising, you can really spice things up by knowing Facebook, Instagram, and as well as YouTube advertising skills as well. However, I started with organic SEO. I didn't even know how to do Google AdWords back then. So I really went on the guy, okay, because organic SEO, you can make more money because organic SEO clients pay you a retainer. You do the work. Back then it was easy, backlinks and the stuff and all. You didn't have much of buy once you know the system to get the expired domains and build those, even using Web 2.0s. But things really changes. You got expensive, but as well as the retainers. So I took the path of it, and I had a goal. I always had a precise plan that I want to build this business to remove myself. I read also a book called Build to Sell. You need to build a business to be able to run by itself. Even if you are removed, the business can sell itself, as well as if you want to sell the business, you have all the documentation as well as the people that are being trained to sell out the business as to run by the new CEO, the new people. So I had that vision. By 2018, I really managed to do that. I had two offices in Canary Wharf. I had the staff. They were running pretty interesting, fun times, good times, and all those things, as long as the Google updates and everything's happened. But then things starts going. I start really traveling, and I felt like I'm living my life. I'm really build a business, a machine that gives me the money, pays the people, and it's running. So as you guys know, what happened 2020 got me to really double down on my work. Also, at that same time, I had built SeekaHost even 2018 by towards it, because at the time I started SeekaHost. SeekaHost as providing hosting under ClickDo before with the brand name, but SeekaHost separated and really built over the 2018, 19, 20 times to SeekaHost, and 2020 where SeekaHost really took off, and where 2020 onwards, 2021, ClickDo was really automated, where to a level that I'm not even much involved at all, and it runs it. I just do the monthly call, end of the month, look at the numbers, how did it go, make sure the commissions are good, what am I getting, all those things and everything. So right now it's automated, it's doable. So I'm saying all these things, if you are in the entrepreneurial journey, if you are a freelancer, you are starting an online business, you are thinking to scale a business, because one day the ultimate you get the life when you build a business and you automate it and it can run itself, where you can have a better life. So if you have all these goals as well, and then you think you want to scale your business, I have some of the tips to you. You have to get this started from the beginning, because If you think your business is going to consist of people, if you think like a digital entrepreneur, this is what it comes down to. You have to think entrepreneurial, not like a one man show or a one man business model. That's like you're not offering to the service and you're also going to get stuck. It's not going to be people to save you, look after you if things get tough and you can't run it yourself. Something happened. You need to think entrepreneurial. You need to really think about, I'm actually going to bring in people, pay them well more than even me to get the ball rolling, because once the ball rolling and once things are scaling, you will make more money. This is how it happens. I paid initially some of the staff more than me when I couldn't even get £500 initially. The first two people. So I paid one of the guys £1,000, and this is like back in 2015 towards end starting of the 16. So I knew I need the person to do that. I'll pay more, and then if the company makes year of the end, I'll get the dividends and I'll start getting the money on the profits. So you have to start thinking that way. You want to think entrepreneurial. If you want to scale a business and automate it and not be a slave to your business, you have to think entrepreneurial. You find some smart people, trustworthy people. You're not always going to get this trustworthy people initially. Some of the people are going to see that they can do that when they're going to go. It happened to me. Some of the people went build amazing agencies. They created more jobs, which is good for them. So that's going to happen for you. That should not be a case. If you get it, that happened once, you should not think like, oh, I can't bring in people, I can't trust. Some of the clients I have still in the agency and different things, I can see they're hustling by themselves. They're not trusting to bring in people. They are slave. They can't even have a life on themselves because they're like, I can't teach this thing. I can't let them see the numbers. I run open books, and in some my senior staff knows what's at ClickDo, what's at SeekaHost, what's happening, what are the numbers, what are the profits, what are the margins, their commissions. They get massive commissions. So once you get to that level, that's where the sustainable growth that starts happening. This is not going to be for everybody. Everybody's not going to think like, I can share my stuff. So if you are thinking like that, the journey is going to be hard for you to not scaling. It's pretty much automate and move off yourself, because you think you always want to be involved, which you can be involved at a higher level, giving strategic planning and ideas to the managers and all. But if you can let the business sail and start trusting the people, if somebody steals something, you get the next one. Train them. That's how you get good. That's how you eventually learn to find the people that are going to stay. That's the way I run in ClickDo. Even the managers underneath who only reports to me once a week or once a month, some of the managers just look at the numbers and some of the reporting, get me the ideas about where we are heading. They are building their next level managers and the people underneath them to do the hiring and all. That's happening very well at SeekaHost as well. So this is the approach. You gotta think that it's about the people, the smart people. One of the good books that I read about got me some of the ideas is how Google works. Because in the Google, you delegate, you bring in the smart people and you delegate them the work and let them run it and build them up, because they wanted to showcase their strengths and climb up in the business, and they performing better. And you will realize some of them are going to do really good if you train them right with full heartedly and you really keep them the word and gave them hope and the motivation. They will do a good job. This is going to happen. This is where the ultimate beauty starts happening, and the company starts to become automated, and you can scale the business to go and build the next business. When ClickDo and SeekaHost running, I can go and build my next business, the property business, all those things. So this is the approach that I took. By 2021, pretty much the both of the business starts running themselves. But now my time is about very strategic planning, how I can really do the stuff about the branding, get the brand awareness, and I talk about it, all those things. So this starts happening. So think from the beginning how you can portion. Initially, I would say one good 6 months to a 1 year, even a little bit more. Grind it yourself that you know all the operations, you learn it by heart, you know how the marketing works, the SEO and this stuff like accounting, you know it. You don't want this one of the people one day that you don't know. That you have to be really relied only on the staff. You have to know the person. You train the bunch of staff, a couple of dozen staff. When you personally sit down, train it, done the hard work, you identify the people skills. That's where you can scale the business and automate the business, let the business run, scale another business, all those things. So this is what I've done. And if you have any questions about it, drop your questions below. Join me on the Digital Entrepreneur YouTube channel as well as Fernando Raymond YouTube channel, where I talk a lot about the lifestyle of a digital entrepreneur, how I live, how I do this stuff, how I grow my businesses, ClickDo, SeekaHost, new businesses, and the investments I do, and especially and the Fernando Life YouTube channel, I talk about the lifestyle, how to reach that pinnacle potential as a human being, to scale the business, create more jobs, do better, and also have the best of your life. So these are the things I talk. You can like join those channels, and join the journey. And I've been doing this more than a decade, and still a learner, still a long way to go. We have decades and decades to go along in this life one. So yeah, thanks for listening on this one. I hope this video gave you some ideas about it and scaling your business. And if you like this video, if it gave you some of the tips, make sure you drop a like button and get this word out, and let me spread the word and help other digital entrepreneurs to also scale their business and grow a thriving business, and not just to grow the business and be unhealthy. Look after their lifestyle and build an amazing life, because that's what it comes down to. Lifestyle really matters. Your life, what you be on this planet, helps you to be better, to build more businesses. So this is my goal is about. So as a digital entrepreneur, with that being said, I'll be back with the next video. For now, I'm Raymond. I'll see you again.